This is for Aquarius and Leo. Aquarius and Leo. This can be love, family, friends, work. This could even be twin flames. This will be for the highest good of the relationship for Aquarius and Leo. Aquarius. There's a lot of fear going on with you currently. A lot of thoughts kind of running away, and they're going to be intrusive, and they are going to be more than likely negative. For your challenge, you have the Knight of Wands. You have a lot of desire, and you're finding it quite hard to stop yourself from acting on this desire, these impulses. For the Leo, we have your card, the Sun card. Leo, you are aligning yourself beautifully. And that's a wonderful place to be in. Quite opposite of the Aquarius, which is quite interesting. Aquarius is in their moon. Leo is in the sun. For Leo's challenge, we have the Eight of Pentacles. You could either be finding some things challenging at work, or you are I want to say that you are finding it hard to focus at work. That's what's coming out for me. In the challenge, in the uniting force, you have Leo again. Both of you are in your power, and both of you are harnessing the strength that you need in this dynamic. For Leo's challenge, any advice for that or clarification? Okay. This work may not be a job. This could be inner work. And at the center of these two cards, you can see they kind of mirror that. That says to me that this is all about the Leo. This is not any kind of, excuse me, I don't feel like this is a job, but they're finding it hard to focus on. I feel like this is some karma. This is some self-reflection. I don't have that card yet, but they're just kind of having a hard time accepting the inner work. Aquarius, this Page of Wands. Interesting. I pulled this for the Aquarius in the Gemini reading. I want to say that the Aquarius is experiencing depression, a lack of some they're figments of their imagination. However, this lack of, and that's why they're finding it hard to take action when it comes to the relationship or when it comes to something else. I'm not getting anything else, but maybe together or separately, both of you are needed to work on focusing on yourselves individually. Leo has entangled themselves in this web linked to their value correlating to material possessions, very egotistical natures that will run into a lot of karma, a lot of drama. The Queen of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Five of Wands. There's nothing pretty going on here. And both of you are no longer sugarcoating the issues in this relationship, which is causing both of you to harness your inner strength as individuals. Aquarius is finding it hard to accept a loss. And Leo is going to be putting investment into some more scattered energy, which will eventually entangle a web of, I'm getting responsibility. Like there's a lot of things happening on the Leo side that they are investing in and therefore are attached to. And but many lessons to be learned, and it'll all be some kind of karmic a karmic cycle. I don't want to say cycle, maybe just karmic lesson learned. Some lessons learned. I don't think that has anything to do with the Aquarius. I think that's their own situation within themselves and how they identify themselves, where they find their own self-worth and value is based on materialism and outward appearance, how they show up for others. There's a walking away. Okay. So this relationship has nowhere to go from here. There's opposite energies with the moon and the sun, although opposites attract and opposites, you know, kind of are polarized. There's something that fuses them together. However, the sun shines and the moon dims, and the sun goes away and the moon shines. So I definitely am getting twin flame energy. There's a moving in and a moving out. There's a runner chaser. And at this point, the Aquarius is no longer chasing. And they are finding it hard to kind of accept the fears and everything that has shown itself that was hiding now is very present. And Aquarius is kind of taking the loss and walking away. And the Leo is feeling aligned with themselves. This is their nature, and they are investing somewhere else. And the fruits of their labor have yet to be seen, and they've invested very heavily in something outside of the relationship, which is going to cause a lot of conflict, and it's not going to be pretty. What is this walking away energy? Aquarius, you feel like there is nothing left to fight for, and you are finding your strength to move on. The Leo has their focus and energy elsewhere on everything except the Aquarius, and are getting involved in some kind of business situation, maybe with others. I see a lot of energy here, a lot of investments. There's a lot of moves happening. I want to say there's drugs, there's money involved, there's acting foolish. There's an addiction here. Okay. Let's get some advice for the Aquarius. Some more advice. Some more advice for the Aquarius. Take it. Death and justice. Wow. Take the loss. That is what's just for you, and walk away. And let the Leo do what they need to do. Which is essentially walking away. And you must too. Okay, if you've made it this far, appreciate it. I hope you've gotten something out of it. And until next time.